For you guys to get a good understanding of all of the candidates here, and I thank all of the candidates for coming out to the forum tonight and taking questions. The question list that was generated for this evening was generated, the vast majority of the questions, from voter submissions. That was certainly vetted by the Young Republicans to ensure that the questions were topical given the county race. But all the questions that you'll hear tonight, the vast majority are questions from you, and at times directed to specific candidates as well. So I encourage you to listen to their answers, and certainly we have a big primary up in front of us. A few notes on the structure. All of the candidates, I emailed the structure of the forum, but just so you all have a sense of what's going to be going on tonight. Each candidate will get 1 minute to introduce himself and state the primary reason for his candidacy. We will then have 5 rounds of questions. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to answer the question posed to them. Anthony is going to be helpful here in the front with a 30-second sign and a time completed sign to keep us on track. After all of the candidates have responded to the question in that round once, we will then come back to the beginning for a 30-second rebuttal as we go down the road again. There is only one microphone, so please don't talk over each other as we go through. We will then conclude the session with 90-second closing statements at the end as well. The order in which the candidates are seated was entirely random, so there was no favoritism there. One note, several individuals, a question that we're not going to get to tonight, just to make you all aware. A couple individuals submitted a question asking the candidates to elaborate on where/how they are funding their respective campaigns. I would encourage all of you, all of that is a matter of public record. That is not necessarily a question that the candidates need to answer because it's hidden from view. I would encourage all of you to go to the State Board of Elections websites. All of these candidates are spending more than the $1,000 threshold that the state now has and are thus filing campaign finance reports. I encourage you to check all of them, any of them, to get the answer to that question here tonight. So, thanks for coming. Let's get started. And first up, Mr. Roger Lane, a minute for an introduction. Sit, stand, whatever you'd like. I'm not going anywhere.
With 1 minute, you can't say very much. I'm Roger Lane, and I want to be one of your next county commissioners. I feel I have a wealth of experience will stand me in good stead for the duties as a county commissioner. My 20-some years as an Air Force officer, my teaching career, and my 4 years as a previous county commissioner has made me well aware of all aspects of county government, and I think I can do a great job as your next county commissioner. Thank you.
Next up is Mr. Simpson.
Thank you. My name is Jerry Simpson. I live down in the Cane Creek Park area, down off South 200. I'm a long-time resident of Union County, born and raised here in Union County. Worked 32 years with NC State University with cooperative extension. Here in Union County, about 26 of those 32 as an agricultural agent, and my last 10, 11 years as county extension director. So have a great deal of experience working across the county with a number of different groups, developing educational programs, solving problems, dealing with issues. Again, I appreciate the opportunity to be here and look forward to it and your support as well. Thank you.
Pass the microphone to Mr. Openshaw.
Sure.
Good evening. I'm Lanny Openshaw. I'm an incumbent and I'm a candidate for county commissioner. Came involved in politics about 8 years ago when I saw the lack of adequate planning for the schools and the realization that our county government was acting against the interest of the citizens, the people who they were supposed to represent, by making dubious and arbitrary decisions for those who were connected. I started with Marvin's Planning Board, moved to Mayor Pro Tem on the council, became a county commissioner in 2006. My priorities are putting you first, which seems to be curiously absent in Union County actions. Top quality schools, which enhance your property value and attract companies looking to relocate. And crafting policy to promote sustainable and prosperous development. Tonight, I ask you to listen for concrete solutions to our challenges, not empty promises, assertions, and rhetoric. Ask how we will move Union County forward. Again, I'm Lanny Openshaw. I have the most governing experience in the field, and I'd appreciate your vote on or before May 4th. Thank you.
I will ask the candidates, if we don't mind, for all the rounds, we remain seated. If we don't mind, just maybe take us a little longer.
Sure.
Mr. Johnson.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Johnson. I appreciate you coming out here tonight. I'm a small business owner from Monroe. I've lived in this area all my life. Union County is a special place to me. This is where I plan on retiring. I'm raising my family here, and as I said, I own a business here. I'm concerned about the direction of our county. I feel like we're moving backwards, and we need to start moving forward. And the only way we can do that is start working together and come up with good solutions on how we can start moving forward, bring jobs back to our community, and also work with the municipalities. I appreciate everyone coming out here tonight. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot about the issues that you're concerned about. I encourage you to check out my website, votetoddjohnson.com. And again, vote early before May 4th if you can. And May 4th is coming up soon. Appreciate your support. Thank you.
Mr. Davison.
Hi everyone, I'm Walker Davison. I'm glad you're all here tonight, and I'm glad to see all of us play an active role in this election process. I'm also glad we got 6 candidates to choose from, because I think elections are more valuable if the citizens got a chance to have a choice. Hopefully tonight, or after tonight, you'll be able to understand the differences among the 6 candidates. Hopefully we'll differentiate ourselves. I'm running for county commissioner because I'm concerned about the county's financial budget crisis. This crisis was caused by years of unmanaged growth by county government. 68% of our budget goes towards schools. One of my main objectives as county commissioner will be to make sure that our schools are properly funded. I will also focus on public safety of people, property, water and sewer capacity, and on keeping taxes low and lowering our debt. I think county government should do a few things and do them well. Thank you.
Mr. Thomas.
Well, good evening. I'm Jonathan Thomas. It's good to see you all. I'm glad you're here tonight. Shows your concern with the county. It's a shame we can't have more. But I, too, applaud the fact that we've got 6 candidates who's willing to put their neck out there and stand for what they believe in. You'll find that tonight. No doubt about it, there's 2 distinct groups running. There's those that believe that we're on the right path and those that think that we're not. And I agree with Mr. Openshaw tonight. I hope you'll listen beyond the rhetoric and look for the solutions. We're offering that a positive direction, a positive change. I've been accused on many times about a special interest, about my special interest. Let me tell you about my special interest. It's my little boy that'll be 5 this weekend, and my little girl who's 1, and my wife who I met here in Union County at Wingate University, where I got my MBA and she got her bachelor's. It's where she practices as a nurse here in Union County. But also, it's my neighborhood, it's my hometown. And this is the place that I believe those special interests, if I make it better for my family, I'll make it better for your family. And I'm going to show you tonight how we're going to do that. So I thank the young Republicans for having this event, as well as the Republican Men's Club.
Thank you, John.